Hey there, quirky people! Today we're going to look at an amazing analogy about Loki and the Infinity Stones. Loki is surely MCU's greatest Disney Plus series till now. And it is proving to be one of the best products of the entire MCU. It would be fair to say that the most amount of work has gone into making this show come to life. Hats off to writer Michael Waldron and director Kate Herron. They haven't just come up with a series that has a brilliant, mysterious story, but they've come up with something that is perfect in every way. The background score is captivating, and the cinematography on every episode is marvelous.
Hello. Which one of us are you?
The CGI is pretty crisp, and almost every single frame of this show is important.
You're on the wrong leaf. You ever seen a branch like that?
The creatives have placed 1,000 Easter eggs for us to find. Now, because I try to look at every single frame of the show so keenly, I've figured out something that is common with all episodes of Loki.
Come on. What did you expect?
Apparently, every single episode has represented at least one Infinity Stone in particular. It is something that reminds me of WandaVision. We got 6 commercials in WandaVision, and there was a running theory that all 6 of those commercials represented the 6 Infinity Stones of infinite power.
Well, I think we handled that well.
Yes, I must say I'm rather proud of myself.
In the comics, Vision has been jokingly called a toaster.
Traffic light. Half-shuck corn. A booger.
Yes.
Yes!
And the first Toastmate commercial was also about a toaster. So the Mind Stone was referenced through Vision. Then the second ad about the Strucker watch was an all-clear callback to the Time Stone. The blue box of Hydra Soak resembled the Tesseract, that is the Space Stone. And in the fourth commercial, the lady wiped a red liquid with the Logos cloth. This red liquid resembled the Ether, aka the Reality Stone.
Kind of an angry sludge sort of a thing, so someone's going to need to amend that and stop saying that.
But after those 4 commercials, the last 2 didn't really do anything to represent the Power Stone or the Soul Stone. So the Infinity Stones theory completely fell apart. WandaVision's director Matt Shakman even went on to say that he wished for this theory to be true, but the commercials were only meant to highlight the history of Wanda and her state of mind during the show. The Infinity Stones reference just became a coincidence. Well, the Loki series is doing what we thought WandaVision did. Even though it made us think that the Infinity Stones were nothing but worthless paperweights,
we actually got a lot of those. Some of the guys use them as paperweights.
it has been going out of its way to represent every Infinity Stone with its episodes. Now, before I explain how Loki has been mimicking these powerful ingots, it would be lovely if you guys would hit the subscribe button, and do press the notification bell so you don't miss out on our future videos. Okay now, let's look at our analogy. Loki's first episode, which was titled Glorious Purpose, represented the Soul Stone.
Glorious purpose.
Most of the interior within the TVA was orange in color. Our second clue came when Loki was asked to walk through a soul detector.
I'm not a robot, so I'll be fine.
It would have disintegrated Loki if he didn't have a soul of his own.
What's that? Your temporal aura. What's that? Please, through the door.
And then, the third clue came in the final shot. While chasing Sylvie, the TVA ended up in 1858. There was fire all around, and in the midst of green grass, the Minutemen came across an orange object from the future. Then Sylvie lit them all on fire and picked their orange-colored reset charge. It looked a whole lot like the Soul Stone, to be honest. Now these clues came across as random occurrences at first, but as more episodes came out, we noticed a clear pattern. In the second, which was titled The Variant, Loki questioned his own reality, as well as the reality where Sylvie came from. And as we approached the final few shots of the episode, the lightning shifted to stark red in color. It was just like the color of the Reality Stone.
This isn't about you.
Right.
These 2 episodes gave us a clear pattern, as all episodes of Loki will do something related to one Infinity Stone. And the final shot will represent the color of that stone. Episode 3, which was accurately titled Lamentus, took us to Lamentus 1.
You idiot! This is Lamentus 1!
I don't know what that means!
This entire planet had a purple-colored setup. Loki came out as bisexual in this episode, so the lightning also reflected the colors of the bisexual flag. But it also signified the Power Stone, which is purple in color. Loki and Sylvie showed us a few of their unique powers, and Sylvie even explained how her enchantment powers worked. Then, the final shots of the episode repeated the pattern by ending things in a purple tone. After that, the 4th episode seemed like it was representing the Mind Stone at first. Mobius and Hunter B-15 found out about the mind controlling and brainwashing that the TVA had put them through. But the final shots ended with a blue tone as we were in the plane of the fake timekeepers. So it was actually about the Space Stone. The fact that the TVA and the fake timekeepers existed in their own space outside of our familiar space-time also implied the Space Stone.
Mindless androids.
Episode 5, which was titled Journey into Mystery, had a green tinge throughout. It was because of the multiple Loki variants that we came across in the lush green fields of the Void. Then, Richard E. Grant's classic Loki unleashed his green mystical energy, right before Sylvie and Loki used their green energy to enchant the Aliath. The final shot was covered with green color, and Loki and Sylvie began to approach the gateway that would take them beyond the Void at the end of time. So clearly, Episode 5 was about the Time Stone. That means the finale of this series should represent the Mind Stone. For evidence, we have these trailer shots of King Loki which haven't taken place yet. And since we can see a lot of gold and yellow in these shots, we should expect the representation of Mind Stone in the finale. But is it possible that these shots will actually come at the very end of Season 1? That would be crazy. It is Sony that usually gives us the final shots of their films within their trailers. They did that with The Amazing Spider-Man 2. They did it with Venom.
We are Venom.
They've probably done it with Morbius, as Michael Keaton might show up at the very end of the film. And now, it could be possible that the Loki series is pulling a page out of Sony's book. Just think about the significance of this shot coming at the very end. It would obviously signify the Mind Stone, but it could also mean that this King Loki isn't some other variant. It could be our familiar variant L1130, who has ended up on the throne. Now that would leave us on a massive cliffhanger, don't you think? Both WandaVision and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier have ended up with the title characters taking their true form. Wanda became the Scarlet Witch, Vision turned into White Vision, and Sam became the new Captain America. So it is possible that Loki might become this King Loki, whom everyone loves. Okay now, we've deviated from the topic a tiny bit. So let's bring this video to an end. Did you also spot the Infinity Stones pattern that I talked about? And do you think that the series will end with Loki somehow becoming the true king of Asgard in a timeline? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to check out some more fun videos on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!